Wake up! This video is a wake-up call. And it's not a coming out. I see myself more as an androgynous being, and I will expand on that on other story. But among all the stories, like if you have more than 10-second attention span, I highly encourage you to listen to this one, because this is a gift for myself, but for you as well. It's really come from like a selfless viewpoint. And first, gratitude. I want to be thankful, grateful, and appreciative, and I feel so blessed. First, to be still alive. If you haven't watched the video where I mention the journey where I transmuted death more than once. And this is after my preparation here in the triathlon journey. I am currently surrounded with the wood, the ground, and to really transmit something deeper. So it's not just words. So let's jump right into beyond the flashy title or the clickbait, and let's go deep. First, I want to acknowledge, yes, to thank me in a humble way, to go on this journey, to keep persevering, to be eternally grateful for my parents, which brought me on this path, on the circumstances, the events, and the luck to live the life I'm currently living. I've been traveling and I see how much many people have not this incarnation at this time, and it's sometimes different challenges which are created. Then, through those journey, two mentors, one which opened my heart, Her Holiness Saima, and someone which opened my mind, Kevin Trudeau. So my family, my teachers, my gurus, my relationships, and Mother Earth for supporting us, being in this beautiful country, this opportunity to live in France, to be sponsored for doing this triathlon thanks to some social system, and living a life in a certain prosperity, in abundance, the gift of nature, of Mother Earth. And I see more, like this video is ultimately for both, for we, the oneness, I see you because I am part of you and you are part of me. And it's really to pay attention, to realize, to put some light on what's happening, on what is present right now, and how much the present is a present. It's really a gift, and thank you, Johan Hendricks, for opening this gate with all the knowledge about nutrients, about awareness, consciousness, the leading example this person is as a mentor. There is so much to share. But beyond that, it's the why. The why on why it's the best decision I've done. Like, first best decision in my life is traveling, to really explore and get out of this comfort zone, which is killing. It's killing every person which stays in the comfort zone. And pain is the biggest teacher like ever before. And I realize now today, like I was like on my training routes, I started swimming, I did the cycling and the running, and I'm like about 20 days from the triathlon like itself. But I realized how much it makes all sense, that movement, that this energy, this ability to circulate energy. And it's like, if I would see myself or look at someone doing this video, I'm like, okay, great, cool story, bro, but I have this situation, or this is happening, and it's really to make you awake, to make you stand up for yourself, as I do in some ways, and to inspire. Like, there is something beyond like being in an hospital bed. There is something beyond like having limited disabilities and like feeling like physically not like being able to move, or like pain and like being in a fog. And I've been there, I've done that, and I know life is this beauty of like ups and downs. And I'm not saying like I'm on the top or like I'm flying, but I'm just like bringing more awareness and more consciousness. And yeah, if I can do that, like you can do it too. And this principle is like really to embody it more. It's like this sense of wow. When I feel it's the end, it's just the beginning, and it's only through this journey and the training, like the physical body, is such a gift, because to go through like what the mental chatter is telling, and like to do it anyway in some ways, and training hard, not really hard but smart, and really like applying this principle of like moving meditation being like in a sense of awareness and consciousness at each moment, every footstep, every arm in the water, every pedaling. It's like to keep coming to this breath, to this beautiful light coming in, and this space, this space like of feelings, which can be present when there is this realization, wow, I'm actually way stronger than I think I am, and I'm just scratching the surface. But I wanted to do this video at a specific time because it's really this triathlon journey. It's just a very small tidbit of what is possible, and there is like billions of people of doing triathlon, like Ironmans and like crazy like challenges. And what's the point? The point is actually to kind of also realize self through sports. Like there is no need to go in a monastery or ashram for 1 year in silence or in a cave to be in a state of more like aliveness and awareness and like realizing like wow yes. And one of the key elements I realized today is thanks to the mental training, the attitude which came to me is like I give myself like a pep talk, like my heart is beating like 180 beats per minute, and I'm like energy up. I'm like, you can do it. Like keep going on, and there is nobody else, and there will be never nobody else, because there is only self. There is only here, like what is present, and this is like, just wake up and do the stuff, Benjamin. It's like, and it's really like a self-talk on this video is like also, if you're still here, present and feeling the vibe, it's like, just do one step, and keep waking up with whenever you don't feel like it, whenever like someone is telling you something. There is nothing which I am possible. There is nothing which is not possible. So it's an exciting journey. I will keep it brief for this one. But I'm really delighted to also be able to share, because that's the whole point. Like, and I humble myself down. I like to be more selfless, and to make you aware that it's really beyond like a sense of competing. I was like cycling, and I was in this beautiful road, and like one person was passing me by in the uphill because I was chilling, like because I know the road. And then I kind of like, because that's my favorite part of cycling, because like there is a speed and like there is a sense of risk, which is a little bit different with swimming and running. And yeah, I kind of take the wheel, and we keep like going together. And I really like felt a sense of like, yeah, let's go to this mountain together and like pull each other. But it was like it was really like pushing. I was like, wow, this guy is like is actually strong. Like, and I had kind of some rats like saying like, well, maybe I just like slow down. But I keep following him like behind the wheel and the bike. And at a point, it just like moved on the left, and it looked at me, and it was like it completely like kind of stopped. It was like no energy anymore, because he was like a little bit maybe too ambitious. And when I saw that, I was like kind of chuckling, and I just keep like going it. And I was actually thanking him, because it made me realize that, yeah, in his mind, maybe this mental toughness was not present at that time, but ultimately I was a little bit faster at the uphill. I just took like some water, and then I joined him again to do some part of the road. And this is just like a journey like together, to realize that there is never like, it's all one. this sense of aloneness, and even like this is like for me paradise, like where I am right now, broadcasting those vibrations and how much anything can be achieved, and it's really only the beginning. So to keep it moving forward, I am resting my body here, grounding, because that's the secrets, and there is so much more I will share toward this triathlon journey. I will also intending to do like more like follow up, and there is like a sense of mission. And if it's through sports, great. If it's through cacao, yeah, I haven't mentioned that. Actually, I did like all those. I think I'm like 5 hours into the training today, and I didn't eat anything. I just drink cacao. So cacao is a medicine which is like beyond comprehension. Like forget everything in terms of any products which you put into your body, and you feel like, yeah, I'm getting energized, like I'm putting things. You can do like a triathlon. Like, I'm not saying it's easy, but like it's really, really flowing it. Thank you, cacao, and much love.